Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a collective reading. Just whatever is the update the Holy Spirit wants to share with us, okay? And, okay. Okay. Yeah, stuff's coming out. All right. Okay. I'm doing much better at shuffling. Seriously, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. So I got this one is somebody clearly that wants to come back into your life who's no longer with you. I get that they must have done something that ended this connection, whether it was breaking your trust or whatever that might have been. But I'm getting that whoever this person is that's trying to come towards you, they need to earn their spot back in your life. That's what I'm getting. I also got worth waiting for. So this person might be, even if they did something that was a little bit messed up, this person might be someone that needs another opportunity. I don't know. And let me clarify some things here, because see, then right after that, I get commitment. So what is this talking about? Okay. All right. So when I was clarifying worth waiting for, I got moved on, right? I'm letting you go now so we can both move on, right? Let me just pull some more. And that was 2 cards. I got haunted and desperate. And then I got 2 cards. You got away fantasizing. And then I choose you. Oop. 1 second. I dropped the dip. All right. It's pretty dang early in the morning. I'm not even going to lie. My energy is a little bit low. But I get the vibe that this person who's trying to come back in, who needs to earn their keep, all right? I think they are definitely thinking about you. You know what I mean? That's what I get from haunted and fantasizing and desperate, right? You know, I get that they are thinking about you. And I think they might have attempted to move on from the situation, right? But they can't because they are consumed, right? And I think, see, that's the bridge between worth waiting for and commitment, because we do have I choose you and you got away. So I get the feeling they think you're the one that got away, and mentally they know that you are their person. And I do get that they want to commit to you, right? Let's see. Oop. Okay, now, what is that about? All right, because I got double life out. Oop. It says, hard to read is the clarifier. Okay, and then let's see, what else? Okay, we got you first. Okay, so yeah, to me this kind of comes across like this person is hiding how they really feel. So yeah, this to me is saying that they want you to bridge the gap, even though they are the ones that messed up, right? And see all of this right here, where they're thinking about commitment, these are just thoughts. These are just thoughts in their head that they're fantasizing about. I don't really think they're actually going to take any action towards that. And I guess that's why there's this duality in their energy, because they really want you to be the person to make the first move. They might be a little bit insecure. You know, they might have a fear of rejection or something like that, because I feel like them being vulnerable and telling you that they want to mend the connection is like not an option for this person. That's the vibes I'm getting. So why are y'all in separation in the first place? Let's see. Okay. See, I got true love. All right, let me get some more cards out, because your girl is confused. But yeah, this person might have seen you as their true love, to be honest. Let me get one more card, because this ain't making no sense either. Okay. So what I got here is, I got two cards, burden, strategizing, and then online dating. Okay, I feel like this person felt like you were their true love, and this caused them a lot of grief, right? I think that this is an individual who probably felt like they weren't done playing the field, okay? And that they wanted to explore their other options, because I get the vibe that something about your energy, collective, made them feel like you were their end all be all. So, you know, you might have actually caught them, you know, online dating or talking to someone on Instagram, or maybe through like Snapchat or something like that, you know, just any sort of social media type of means. I get you might have caught them doing something like that, okay? Some sort of virtual connection with another person. And yeah, that's crazy. Divine Union just popped out. Yeah, I think you're the one for this person, and they know that. They know you're the one for them. But like I said, like I still get the vibe that they are insecure. Because the way they want you to come forward towards them and chase after them, but they know that you're their true love, and the way they felt burdened by this vulnerability, I'm just saying, this person's got some insecurities. I don't know. They might have had something that happened to them that made them not trust real love or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Why the heck did this person go online dating in the first place? Holy Spirit. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm getting those vibes. They thought this was a way to escape. Ah. Whoop. Okay, dropping stuff. All right. I got a few cards here. Page of Pentacles, upright. Got the Justice card, upright. And then I got 9 of Swords upright. To be honest, I kind of get this person was just looking for something new. They were looking for something new, and I think that they thought this was the right thing to do because they are so guarded. That's what I was getting from here, okay? And then see, on the top of this other deck, I've got Runner and Thorny Rose. Yeah, this person feels like actual love is painful, right? But then I also get on the other side, this person feels like if love is peaceful, that's not love. So it's kind of like they distort it both ways. They think toxic connections are real love, and they think love isn't real without toxicity. Okay, like it should hurt, but they also feel hurt when love is peaceful. Yeah, crazy. And they're a runner. They're a runner. Yeah, they was running towards new opportunities and potential idealizing. Okay, that's what I get here. Yeah. Because I get, yeah, they were trying to strategize on how to avoid feeling these feelings that they were feeling. Okay. Yeah, because they thought this was the right thing to do. Yeah, because they are guarded. Yes. That's exactly what this is saying. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Okay, let's see. How are you feeling about this person, collective? Ooh. But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. And I think that's absolutely why Make and Prove It came out in the beginning. Because, yeah, all this other BS right here, yeah, you need to make them prove that they have learned their lesson and that they ain't finna mess it up again, you know? But I'm just saying, this energy here, that's talking about some you first. Like, them want to make you come forward and fight for their love, but they the ones that jack stuff up. So, I don't know. I would think they would have to prove it too. They a little cuckoo. Ooh. Okay, I had a few cards pop out. I didn't realize there was a third one. Okay. So we got Love Triangle, Trust the Plan, and Divorce. So I'm getting, collective, you might be dealing with somebody else right now. You might be dealing with somebody else. You might already be involved with somebody new. And let's see, who is this divorce about? Is this about the old person or the new person? All right, I got 9 of Cups. Oh, man. Child boo. King of Swords. Two of Cups reversed. And 3 of Cups reversed. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, 2 of Cups was not reversed. It was upright. Sorry. I don't think this necessarily tells us, really. But I think this could be something you're thinking about doing. I think you could be thinking about ending this new connection. But I also kind of get the vibe that, because remember, we did have divine union and true love, but you got to remember, this person sees that as a burden. This person from your past sees that as a person, a burden, collective. But then we do have worth waiting for here. But you have to make them prove it. You have to make them prove it. That they have healed whatever this you first running to other easier options stuff or whatever, right? You got to make sure this person has healed that. But what I get here is that, yeah, you will have abundance, right? But you must, yes, you must make a wise decision with clarity and logic and ethics, right? And you must make a choice. I'm getting that you have a choice between commitment and detachment. So it's a choice between something surface level and superficial versus real love. And I think that's what this is about, okay? This old person has come back. You're already dealing with somebody new. You need to trust the plan. And one of these people have to go. One of them. And I think you need to use your intuition to determine who that's going to be, right? But this is all, this will all end in satisfaction, okay? But you must have integrity in making this choice. Hey, at least you got options, collective, all right? That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, you got to make a choice. Real love or something superficial. You know, it could be that you just went to this relationship in order to get over whatever heartbreak occurred here. And if that's the case on why you're with this new person, it's time to go, collective. But I think you need to use your discernment on if this past person is actually good for you, if they've actually changed. Okay. And then one moment. See, that's what I'm getting here again. See, I got another divorce card that popped out. It's just confirming the same thing. You have to make a choice. You have to make a choice between real love or a superficial connection. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah. This is crazy. Yeah. This is where we're at right here, babes. And you know, and that could maybe be what this you first energy is about too. It could be about, you know, you first deciding what you want to do. And if you do go back to this old person, they must work for you. They have to work for you. Yeah, and then see, knowing the path just popped out. This is up to you, collective. You have to use your discernment and make this choice. And then I also got addiction right here. Yeah, don't make a bad decision. Don't be addicted to destructive behaviors and destructive relationships, okay? And let's see. What else we got here? And I think you might be conflicted. I think you really might be conflicted. See, and then, yeah, I get here pushing buttons, right? And then I got waiting game. See, I almost feel like you could be over there. Collective, are you over there starting arguments with this new person to try to push them away? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, I kind of feel like literally how you're trying to kick the can down the road you might be trying to kind of distance yourself from the current situation while you figure out what you want to do. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting off of that, collective. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, and then see, I got true love again, okay? I don't know, Collective. Yeah, I think that's why you're kind of at a little bit of a standstill, just kind of pushing everyone to a point where there can be a little bit of distance while you make up your decision, because you feel this true love too with this past person, okay? But I get you're not sure. I get you're not sure. 2 true loves and 2 divorce cards came out this spread from 2 different decks. This is what this is all about, okay? This is what this is all about, all right? Making a decision between true love and a superficial connection. But I don't know if this past person is worth the squeeze, okay? I don't know. I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze, baby. Well, let's see if we can find out. If there's any insight on which route the collective should take. Okay, I see I got cut through, spell work, and all around them. See, this right here is about having a revelation, right, about what love really is, and really seeing the truth behind whatever like illusion was put on you in regards to your love life. And I get here, it's some sort of a telepathic connection like that you can't escape. You know what I mean? And I feel like you probably believed maybe this past person was just lying or manipulating the outcomes and things like that. But that's what I'm saying. I think this also might be a part of you discovering what they had going on behind the scenes. But I do also feel like it's you also discovering that this is an important connection in your life, right? And I get the vibe that you probably have dreams of them. They probably have dreams of you. I know they're having dreams of you, okay? Because they are haunted, all right? They are literally thinking about you and how you are the one that got away, okay? Memories of you, when you were mine. Anyway, that always pops up in my head. But yeah, this person from the past, I think this is what this is saying. Like, y'all have some sort of a telepathic connection that won't just go away easily. Okay, and let's see. I don't know. At the end of the day, collective, you have the free will to make whatever decision you want to make. But let's see if there's any information on an outcome. Okay. And if it'll say anything about if this is the past person or the new person. Because I just keep getting a choice. A choice. Because one of these individuals is a true love, but I think it's the past person. And, there might be some difficulties in the connection, right? Because nobody's perfect. But it's the choice between true love, which comes with pain, and then also, or a superficial connection. So, you know, real love is going to come with deep joy, but deep pain also. And I think that's what this is saying here. Okay? Yeah. And I did get a few cards out. Okay, and I got time, holding back, and commitment. To me, I think this is saying that, you know, this is the same thing about this person doing the you first, right? Okay? I think this is saying give it some time, right? Because this person is going to keep holding back. This past person is going to keep holding back, right? But ultimately, I do think it will end in a connection. I think it will end with you all, what do you call it? Reconciling. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of resistance at first. And it could be because you are involved with someone right now. You know, that's kind of the vibe that I get too. You know, because that's kind of what I kind of get from this waiting game also right here. So I'll just say that essentially you gotta trust the plan and make a choice, okay? And I think it might be saying for you to take an opportunity on this individual. So that's all I got for you. I mean, this past individual. But, you know, of course, don't break anybody's heart. All right? So I'm just saying, if you're involved with somebody new, be honest with them. Okay? Because I think it could depend on either one. Right? If you are with somebody new, you know, it's about you knowing the path, trusting the plan, okay? Using your intuition. You know what's real versus what's fake. You know who is the real connection. You need to really sit and think with yourself, okay? And I think that also has to do with this time, okay? But I think it's this past person. I think it's this past person that's the true love, because they're afraid. They're afraid, but they still want you to come forward and let them know that you still care. But if they do come forward, you need to have a conversation and get on the same page. Oh my gosh, and then look what's at the bottom of the deck. Conversation. Y'all need to have a conversation and get on the same page, because y'all are never going to get past this little weird runner, burdened, you first holding back type of energy unless you absolutely talk about it. You got to talk about it and make sure they understand where you are and what you are needing in order for this connection to continue to move forward. Anyway, so that's all I got. And I got a phone call, so sorry about that. But if this resonates for you, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell. And that's how you stay updated on all of my posts, okay? And then if this don't apply, then let it fly, baby, because it ain't for everybody. All right? So, peace out.